Whacky Wednesday, y'all. How's everything going? So, some interesting things for me has been really practicing staying in the moment and knowing that in this very second of this moment, I've got food in my belly, a roof over my head. I've got, a functioning body. Mentally, it's a little questionable, but it works. And I have to trust where I am and how I've gotten to the now of this momentous occasion we call the now. And to be grateful for everything that's gotten me here. But as a human, we have a tendency to go out a little further. I say be conscious of all of the things that you're taking in on all of these toddlings that you're doing regarding what's coming, what's going to happen, what will be, what to expect. So that takes your nervous system and it expands it out to wee little threads beyond your etheric body. So it doesn't have the quality control that it would have being more stable and secure inside of the energetic body, being fortified by reassurances of trusting in the now. Your nervous system's always waiting for something coming. Something's lurking around the corner. Let's just see what it is. So you're always in this anticipation. So on top of that, we've got myself going through looking for more work and trusting that my resume has the stability that someone's looking for. And let's face it, folks, you can't put yourself on a piece of paper. You just can't. It doesn't really shine through who you are, honestly, at least for me. So what I lack maybe on the piece of paper, I make up for in my physical presence in front of you. But it's hard to get that physical presence in front of someone when you're in a job search, right? So anywho, I do a lot of contract work. So contracts end, I look for other contracts. Some people look for me. But while I'm in this, what I want to call this period of anticipation of what's next for me, that time frame has been extended longer than normal. And it has me a little bit on that financial edge and the edge of a few other things, believing in myself, wanting to know, do I have what it takes? And so on and so forth. So we get this doubt going on. We also have this energetic tsunami of things going on the death of old programs that don't serve, the death of relationships, the reconstructing and reconfiguration of current relationships with self and others and persons, places, and things that evolve in your world under your hood, right? So that's forever evolving, but it just feels like right now there's a lot of energetics. So today I have the privilege of doing a video with Mark Atwood, which I will post out tonight or tomorrow. And this guy's like a celebrity to me. And I don't usually get starstruck. I live in DC. I've bypassed and rubbed elbows with a lot of people I won't name. It doesn't faze me. But when I'm going to go one-on-one with somebody, it's got me a little, I don't know, flutters, but joyful flutters. Not that I'm scared. Because Spirit has told me to completely trust that this person has a lot of stabilization within their chords and their frequencies, just as I do. So anywho, a lot going on with people in their emotional states getting triggered, which is triggering physicality. It's a psychological and physiological affects. So it's creating nausea, sleep disturbances, aches and pains you didn't think you had, or you thought you got rid of and they came back. So there's a lot of that stuff going on too. It doesn't really matter going too far backwards to figure a lot of it out, unless it's a reoccurring memory, and then the past life regression work would be of a great assistance. But if you're just going through certain things, you just have to thank your body for reminding you that you're housed in your human. That's right. Your spirit's housed in your human, and your experience of the spirit with the physical is, well, it's coming here to get what it wants. So it can see, sense, and feel, and taste, and smell, and have those deep emotional feelings, and all those things that you don't necessarily get to experience. And of course, it's a roller coaster of peaks and valleys too. So it's not all a piece of cake. All right. So anyway, so today I got my Lemurian Star Child cards. I went to walk by them. I was putting my pendulum away, and because it was sitting out on my desk, and I don't use it very often. Sometimes it's a backup tool, but I find that I'm so deeply invested in all the work that my higher self and my intuitive do, that's always my go-to, and that's always my final answer. I never override those instincts. But occasionally I do like to see a card, and I like for it to pop out on its own. So this morning I shuffled for what felt like freaking ever until one came out that I haven't seen before, and I'm going to show it to you. So here we go. Y'all see that? The fire of transformation, radical purification, use the violet flame, surrendering, resurrection, phoenix. So the appearance of the phoenix signals great change on my path. Nothing feels stable. Will my life go up in flames, I ask. The phoenix loving answer that things are not as they seem when we let go of the old paradigm comfort zone. Well, holy freaking wow. Did that hit me today in the, oh yeah, that's what's going on. My phoenix is telling me stuff, and I'm certified in Saint Germain, the Violet Flame, and I've used it for decades before I ever got certified in any of it. And of course, we know that the Violet Flame is the ultimate dissolver of what doesn't serve. Yeah, sort of combustible energy that allows it to poof, be gone or be healed in a deeper way. So anyway, this card is beautiful. So I really want you to look at this gorgeous phoenix. And every paint stroke and design and intention are for higher vibrational frequencies for those who touch it, see it, feel it, and sense it. And so its affirmation is, I stay focused on the divine signs and reassurances to help me embrace changes, big and small. I welcome the new energies that want to bless me. So I'm going to read that again. I stay focused on the divine signs that reassurances to help me embrace changes, big and small. I welcome the new energies that want to bless me. So, yeah, this is pretty powerful stuff. And you got to say, I've got what it takes. I can do this. I can do this. And it may feel like you're spinning your tires. as we are here in the snowy DC area, a lot of ice, so on. We're spinning our tires. But it doesn't stop us from taking our foot off the gas. We're going to keep attempting and attempting and attempting until we successfully get out of what's not giving us traction. We're going to get out of those ruts. Get out of it. We're going to work our vehicles. So we've got to work this vehicle, which is our primary divine source energy, right? Without this and the well-being of this, that just crumbles. That's nothing. You can't receive or retrieve or give a thing without this in its higher optimal state of well-being. I can't stress that enough. So what do? When we're feeling kind of fluttery, we stop, drop, sit. We connect with our breath. We tune into our heart center. We allow that oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange. And then we intentionally set it that we're doing this exchange and we're bringing in new life force to ourselves, exhaling stale old energy that is life force for all plants, trees, shrubs, grass, and so on. It takes it in as its life force and then produces oxygen that you take in. So there's just this ping pong of constant love given through a simple breath that many of us take advantage of. And I know for me, when I get stressed, I notice that I will be breathing more shallow. And every once in a while I'll get the, and I'm like, oh, reminder. Hello. Let's get that breath down to that pubic bone. Let's expand those lungs. Because that's what fortifies the blood flow. The blood flow is what fortifies, takes all the nutrition to all the vital parts of your body and does the work for you to transmute cells that are not mutating in a way that's for your highest. Okay, and it carries it out. So all your systems depend on oxygen flow. Yes, getting movement in the body. So Whacky Wednesday can get wackier. And how are you going to be in the whackness? Yeah. How are you going to take the next step and make it less wacky, make it fun, and have some progress that you're sensing and feeling within the steps that you're taking? And remember, folks, keep it light. It doesn't have to go as heavy. I'm a deep person. I can go to the deep, deep parts. And sometimes I can swirl around in there a little longer than what would be optimal. So I change my frequency to a different frequency when I allow myself to be mindless and unconscious, and I just go there and I stay there. So it requires me, in order to get ahead, to stay in my conscious mind and to work with everything and to change it upon command. And you can do that. And if you don't know how, get a session with me. I'm happy to go over all the tools in my toolbox to empower you so that you can learn to shift gears and empower yourself. What a concept! Let me teach you how to drive. Let me teach you how to shift your gears, change your frequencies, to change the outcomes, which empower you. Holy shit, that's pretty freaking wacky for a Wednesday. And yet it's so freaking simple. All right, my friends. One more look-see at this beautiful fiery phoenix. And please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Please leave me a comment. It all helps with my algorithms and it warms my heart at the same time. I'll see you guys on the next video, and please look for my Mark Atwood video that will go out tonight or in the morning, and I hope that it leads to another one. I'm so excited. It's such a privilege. I'm gonna go have to make a cup of tea and calm myself down. That's another thing, you guys. Start paying attention more to your nervous system again. I can't stress this enough. So remember I told you how caffeine just wasn't calling me? You know, caffeinated green teas just weren't calling me. And so I've just been doing my decaf mushroom coffee, and I don't even like coffee, but I know it's a healthy drink for me, right? And yesterday I ate chocolate at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I ate some devilishly good cookies. And then a couple hours later, I noticed I was like, I was jumpy. And I'm like, good heavens, where's this coming from? Well, it was the caffeine in the chocolate. And so my nervous system is super sensitive. And right now with all the energetic changes, yours is too. And if you tap in and you honestly ask yourself in this moment and do a self-check, you may find that your nervous system needs a yeah. One more time. I like to exhale out of the mouth because it really makes the diaphragm move and allows for abdominal expansion. Because we hold a lot more stress in our abdominals than we realize, which crunch up all of our vital organs, okay? It also prevents us from taking really super big, deep breaths, all right? See you guys on the next video. Bye.